Hey, Dior's here. In this video, I'm gonna break down how was my first 5 sales calls, and you'll see some value from that. You'll see what kind of mistakes I did. You'll listen for my feedback, and maybe you'll find something that you will not avoid next time, and you will not do the same mistake they did. So that's it. For somebody who watching me first time, I'm showing my way for $100K per month agency. And yeah, I'm just showing everything that I'm doing to firstly document everything, and second to give some value for the guys, for the girls who want to do the same. So I had my first 5 sales calls. I've booked them everything from LinkedIn outreach for a system that I've already recorded the video. You can review them on my YouTube channel. So yeah, a little promotion. I had my first 5 sales calls, and they was kind of mess. So I will break down a bit of the whole sales calls, and I will summarize everything that I did, that I have right now. So first of all, I had first sales call with the old like man who was 60 plus years old, and he was really strict and he was kind of rude, I guess.
200, right?
Yeah, stop repeating what I said. I have 2 outfits that are working for me. One is built.
But the problem that I had on the first sales calls, I was too worried, but which is normal because it's my first sales calls, and I kind of had the script, but I was reading the script. I was reviewing my recording, and I heard that I was reading my script, and he felt it, and he felt that I'm not confident on what I'm talking, and I wasn't leading the call. So first thing that I noticed for myself, first of all, better preparation, because it was like I booked the appointment, and like before 50 minutes I just started to review script and so on, because I thought that I had some stuff to do, but you cannot you cannot prioritize everything, like if you comparing with the sales calls, because sales calls, it's how you make money, right? Yeah, I have some notes here, so yeah, don't be confused. So yeah, first note is prepare better for the call. It's really important, because you'll like 90% you'll mess it, and you will not fix it then in the call, because you need to prepare more. And especially when you're starting just your sales calls, right? It's kind of first sales calls. So second, what I did understand, it's you need to lead the call on the beginning. So what was the problem? I just entered to the Zoom, and he started the conversation. I mean, like, he started saying, "So what you want to talk? What you want to talk about?" And so on and so on. So he started to ask me some questions. So what I had to do, firstly, I had to say, for example, "Hey John, thank you for opening a call. It's a pleasure to meet you. And before we start, I want to ask you some questions and about your business, about yourself, and so on. And from that question, I will see that I can help you, and we are fit. I will explain you my offer. Sounds good?" So I kind of will explain first of all that I want to see what he's doing. I will ask you. I will have permission of asking for knowing his business, and in the end I will pitch. So he will have, and he will see, and he will have all expectation of the whole call that I will basically sell him. Yeah. I did not do this for first call, but I started doing next calls, but it was not good. I will explain later what was wrong. So all right, second of all, this is the leading the call, and be kind of authority of that. And third stuff that I mentioned, so when I was asking some questions, for example, in the end, sounds good, my tonality wasn't that good. I mean, for example, I just thought like the sentence, and like sounds good, you know it's supposed to be the sentence, and like sounds good. So I don't know how to explain this. It's like when you're talking, you just need to have a lot of tones. It's not even, I figured out that it's not even what you're saying, it's more how you're saying. So I have definitely work on my rhetoric and my pronunciation and the whole script. I cannot need to logically understand and maybe like repeat a lot of times. So I will be good with that. Yeah. Another life hack, but I think everybody is doing right now. So you should record your meetings. So basically, what I do, I just create the folder on Google Drive. I create the. Let me show you how it works basically. So I kind of have like I think you can see right now. So I kind of have like folder here. You see January, so call recordings January, and I have all recordings that they have. So I have only four here because I didn't record the one because it was on a WhatsApp, which was a little crazy. Yeah, so I have four recordings and I can review everything that I did. And basically, what I do, I just download this. You can have note taker, or you can just basically do as I do. I just download everything and just make a transcription. Like go to Riverside.fm transcription, upload this video, and have the transcription of this video. Then I have the paid cloud, and I just upload the script that I have to the cloud and upload the transcription, and cloud gives me the feedback on the whole stuff that I did. So this is basically how I have the feedback for the all calls. So regarding to the feedback, this is the third stuff that I want to discuss, or it's fourth, I don't remember. Feedback is really important. You cannot do anything. You'll be blind if you'll do the same again and again if you will not have the feedback from the calls. So to be honest, I did my first 3 calls without the feedback. So I just did it because they was like first was in the morning, second was in the on the lunch, then the third was in the evening, and I had some tasks before them, and yeah, it was I should prioritize everything because it's really important, but I did not do this. I will fix it. So yeah, you have to have feedback. You have to review what you did wrong, and like just make notes and try to not do it again next time. How we can do this? Just basically repeat on the process and make some notes, maybe on the script, maybe on your notes, and that's it. I don't know. You just need to figure out what works for you. It's kind of individual stuff, I guess. And be ready that you will not be perfect after the feedback. You will not be perfect. It's 100% around my experience. Maybe you have great sales skills, you have kind of talent, and you'll do this from the first time. I don't know. So yeah, the first stuff that I want to discuss. So the sales calls should be, you said the sales should be in the one call. So I know that there are a lot of stuff that, like a lot of techniques that you're saying that like you can go to this 2 calls. You should firstly qualify, then you sell. It's not working for me because first of all, you should, like in the first stage of the call, you do discovery, you asking some questions. So you asking some question about the business, but you asking another type of questions about the emotion they have. For example, you ask like, how do you feel about that? You just making them thinking about it and have some emotion about it. So when they get to the point of when they have this emotion side, when they like have a lot of pain, and then when you start in the pitching and you start telling about your offer, you basically just, when you're presenting your offer, you basically explain what your product, you just personalize your pitch regarding to what they said. For example, they said, I've worked with a lot of agencies and they did ABC, and I have bad experience in Z, and I don't want to do Y because my goals is like ABC. And you just, when you pitch, you just explain, okay, so John, remember you said me this one, and we will avoid this one on the offer. So it's basically create this really, you just fill in the gap that he has between his point A and point B with your pitch, and it's gives a lot of logical sense and emotional sense. And when you're doing one sales calls, it works so much better, and like handle object everything, it's working much better. Because if you do like two calls, for example, in first calls you doing discovery, you just have the whole emotions, whole logical stuff from him, like you have the all answers. But in the second call, you starting about telling about the emotion and so on, but they not feel, because they are not on the pain that as they were before. Like they not thinking about the pain. You know, the humans always forgive about a lot of stuff. Like it's human being, and you have to remind again about the pain and so on. It's just not making any sense. So yeah, you basically you should sell in one call, and this is what I mentioned. And because I was I guess in my so this is the problem right now that I have, right? So it's another like five like the five problem that I had is like I was afraid kind of to ask this kind of specific emotional questions. And even I was asking them, I was like, you know, I was like robot. I was like, so what do you feel about that? It's not how it's should be, especially with the woman. I had the call with the woman, and I was like asking like, so hey, Lilia, for example, what do you think about that? And I was like, I was sound like robot, and this is not works. You just need to be empathic. You just need to find this tone, and you just need to have the same vibe with them, right? If they feel, for example, frustrated, if they feel lost, you just need to have that tone and to speak with them that tone. This is what I have, what I reviewed from my feedback from the recording that I had. So basically, I had 5 calls. I think I've kind of felt them all 5, because I had 3 really bad calls, but with the 2 I had kind of good ending, right? But either way, I did not close them. I didn't have like the deposit or something on my bank account, so I calculate them as they. I think that I failed them. I can follow up them. I will follow up them, and we'll see what will be with them. But anyways, I should keep pushing, allowing myself to fail like 10 or 20 sales calls, because first of all, my English is not so bad, not so good as it should be, and I'm working on it. To be honest, I have right now the tutor that helped me with my English pronunciation and so on, because it's not my first language, right? So I'm just trying. And second of all, I should work on the script, the reminding everything, and third of all, the tone, how I'm talking. So this is really important what I see right now. Yeah, basically, if you'll just review my video and you'll not do the same mistake that I did, you will have some sales, right? And you could have some sales from the first call. Yeah, I'm just keep pushing. I will update everything what I'm doing right now. So yeah, let's be in touch. Just subscribe if you see this is valuable for you. And yeah, comment what you want to see next on the videos, and if you like this kind of format. Yeah, okay, that's it. So yeah, see you then. See you next video. It was your video. Bye.